Hello, welcome to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit a empty video for February. So this is everything that I went through for the month of February and all of that. Also, you guys will see some declutters. So I kind of combine my declutter and my empties at the same time if it's not too much. So yeah, and everything on my face will be down below and all of that, and then you guys will see my favorites and fills for February too. I don't have that many fills, but I do have some that I just really didn't like enough to keep, enough to use, enough to want to keep in my collection. So but let's go ahead and get into my empties. You guys know, whole basket full of empties. So I'll just pick from stuff. I ain't gonna randomize, put in categories. I'm just gonna, whatever I pick, I'll talk about and everything. So the first thing is this one here. It's from the Creme Shop Bright Skin. So these are kind of cool. They look like the mask on here, so it kind of look like this in a way when you put it on. If you ever use any of these masks from this brand, it's supposed to help with a fuse illuminator for 24 karat gold. It's supposed to help with brightening and all of that, and hydrate. And for my skin, like I said in plenty of past videos, I used to say that my skin was oily. Not the case anymore. Now my skin, and I think it is because I am going to be 40 next year, and my skin is changing a lot to a point where I'm more being dried combo skin. I do get a little oily in the T-zone, but not so oily that I have to use mattifying stuff. Like I'm now getting into more illuminated, pore filling, hydrating type products because of how my skin is. I do constantly wash it. I think because also my skincare is the same. I wash every night, I wash every day, and my skin is getting older, so now it's come to a point where it's less oily. Now I don't know when summer comes. Now when summer comes and we have really hot weather, then we'll see if my skin is still somewhat dry, a little bit oily. So that would determine if it was because of the weather or because I got older. So now I'm using stuff that is hydrating, more illuminating, more, you know, glowy type products, which I'm really enjoying. So yeah, the next is my Holy Grail. You guys know I get 2 or 3 of these. This is really the only body spray I will use all the time. This I use for work. It smells really good. It's the Body Fantasy. This is my, I don't know, 4th, 5th bottle. I mean, I use this for work. I love it, and it's one of those like very fresh vanilla type fragrance. They have all different kinds, but this always been my favorite of all. So went through that. Of course, went through the scope. Now this is the green kind. Yeah. This is called the Crest Pro Health Intense. It's supposed to kill 99% germ kill and all of that. Keep the teeth cleaner, fresh breath, and all that. This is not a good one. I like the blue one. I had to remind myself anytime I go shopping, anytime I get a new scope, a new Crest, always get the blue one. Don't get the green one because I always regret it. So yeah, but the blue one is always good. I love the blue one. Always became my favorite. Next is the Vino Ultra Calm. You guys know it's my favorite wipe. I use for swatches mostly. Sometimes I use it to wash my face if I'm really tired and all that, but I mostly just use swatches when I do them on video or when I want to swatch something and all that. So this is very good. I always have backup of this. Actually, my last one. So I'm going to be going to the store today when you see this, when I'm filming. So I will be definitely buying quite a few more of these. Hopefully they have it. Last time I went to the store, they really didn't have it. So hopefully they do. Next is I want to, I want to take care of my foot. I walk a lot. I have them in shoes. I walk constantly. I'm on them all the time. I need to not only take care of my face, but take care of my foot, my hand, my body, and all that. So I want to try a foot pill. I haven't used it forever. And I found this one at my Walmart that I work at. And the soft, smooth, gently peeling foot mask. Now this is something that you put on and leave on for let's see, 60 to 90 minutes, so almost an hour. And then about according to 2 weeks, it's supposed to peel the dead skin off and everything. It didn't do nothing. Like, my foot looked the same. It didn't peel. It didn't do anything. So, it was very smoothing. But it really didn't work. So, I went to Ultra. You guys will see an Ultra haul later on in the months. And I got some foot pill there, Target, and we'll see if that works. Hopefully it does, hopefully, because I want to try and at least do a mask once a week for my face and for my foot and just get relaxed and just forget about the work week, just relax for that day and do a pampering along with me doing my videos. Yeah. And of course, I finally went through my shadows. These are my favorite ones. I did a Sephora order. I forgot to get 2 more of these. They are my favorite of all time. So, yeah. I think when I order for Sephora, I'm definitely going to buy 2 more of these. They're very soft. And they soak the products up really good. I use it for my toner. I use it for when I clean out makeup. Eye makeup, things like that, and I love this. This is my favorite one out of all the ones I've tried. They're pretty pricey, but I know you could get them at, I know that some at TJ Maxx. I've saw people, I've watched, some of the YouTubers I watch, they find them at TJ Maxx for a cheaper price, so there are other places that are selling them besides Sephora, and of course the website and everything. So if you guys really are interested in buying really good cotton squares, then that's it. And you may not want to buy any other kind. Just saying. Okay, the next thing is, of course, again, another thing I love the most. This is by Dry Bar. I got the bigger size. Have to get me another one of these because I'm so out of dry shampoo. Because usually if I don't have this, I use my Batiste, but I don't have no Batiste. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of stock up at Walmart. But this is the mini size of the Detox Dry Shampoo. This is great for me when I don't have time to take a shower. I don't have time to wash my hair. It works like when I wash my hair, it usually by the 3rd or 4th day, almost a week, depending on what I do in my hair, after I take a shower and wash it and all that. In a few days, it'll get a little, greasy, and this works. Like, this will take the grease out. It doesn't have that bad of a cast, and it literally one of my best dry shampoos I love of all time. Let's see, I think, oh yeah, I did run out of my couple of pins. This pin I got a 2-set when I got married. Is one of the subscriptions I got for like being engaged. You get all this stuff until you get married and everything. So I love the fact that I have like a little diamond on top. Very beautiful. I use both of these. They are my favorite pins of all that I've ever used. That is not, typical pin. They write very smoothly. I don't know where I get them. If I find where I can get them, I'll probably order some more. But these are the only pins I really used after I got these. And I'm like, yeah. This other one I really do like. This one I think I actually got at TJ Maxx one time. As you can see, I had it for a long time and wore out. This is more like a felt type pin. It's more like almost like a marker in a way, but very smooth. It's really good. It works on really paper and all that, because I do a lot of writing. I have a planner. I write videos down, among other stuff, and so I need to have very good pens that work for me, and those two are very good. Next is something that I finally ran out with, and I thought I had a little bit more, but apparently not. But this is my second Holy Grail eyebrow. This is the Wild Brow. I love using Titan brown gels. They are so much quicker, so much easier than trying to, like, you can fill it in, but when you're on the rush and gotta go and you need to go somewhere and you don't have time to actually fill it in and do all this stuff, I like using these. This one in the Benefit is my Holy Grail. These are only two that I really use. I did use an A Beach one. That was okay. But I felt like that this and the Gimme Brown has always been the Holy Grail of my life ever since I started doing makeup, ever since I started doing brows. It's just really good. And like I said, I'm going to buy another backup of this. Just some stuff you just can't live without and you have to have. Next is this. I'm trying to go through all of my samples. I've been having sample after sample every time I buy something or get something on subscription boxes or things like that. So I finally decided to use the Lancome Hydrogen Gel Cream Anti-Stress Moisturizing thing used at nighttime. It's like a moisturizer. It is really good. I felt like that it made my face really smooth. I don't think it became my Holy Grail. I don't think I really enjoy it so much to where I want to buy like the full size. I know Lancome is kind of expensive, so yeah, I have other moisturizers that I really prefer, especially, you know, I used to love do gel type moisturizers definitely in the morning because a lightweight and me having oily skin, but now I'm kind of at a point where I really need something more heavy duty to help my skin stay moisturized throughout the day and at nighttime. So it was okay. The next thing, I think this is empty, if I remember. Yeah. Okay, the next thing is that I always put a lip mask on at nighttime. My lips, like my face, is dry. I don't know what is going on with me. Like I said, it could be age, it could be getting older, it could be my skin getting more mature. I mean, something's going on here. So I've been using these Kinship Super Melted Vegan Lip Gel. This is actually pretty good. Right now I'm using another one in a black tube. I forgot what it's called, but something else I really do enjoy also. So this is supposed to be vegan and everything, just fully plump, soft lips. So this I would use at nighttime. I felt like that really did keep my lips from being chapped. It didn't dry them out even more. It made my lips in the morning feel very smooth and soft. And I do have a full size of this, but I'm gonna wait until I get one of my other lip mask and other lip products before I do that, because I actually did get a full size because of that. Okay, next, it's not really empty, but it really dried out. You guys also know that my Holy Grail eyeshadow primer is Milani. Always been Milani. I have experimented with other eyeshadows. Right now I'm using the Hard Candy. It's on my NYX Glitter Glue. This I got actually myself. This actually came in a box shop, and this is really good. This is more like, it called the Beauty Crop Stuck on You base eye primer. So it did have a little tint to it, and I loved it. It was smooth and all that. But I had to get rid of it because I noticed that when I put it on my eyes, it got a little dry out and sticky. Like, not in a good, like, sticky way like the glitter glue type stick, but it's more like, just, it wouldn't move, it wouldn't budge, it wouldn't do anything, it wouldn't spread out. It just felt off and weird. So I knew I had to get rid of this, even though I really do like it. And if I didn't have no other primer, I would actually get this, figure out what it's sold, and buy it. Another one is I went through a hand mask. This is what I took with me every day in my purse. Is the Polo La Vegetable. It's in these weird sayings, but this is what it looked like. It didn't smell good. It smelled okay. It was not my favorite smell. It was just, it worked. I mean, still a little bit left, but the smell, I had to, it smelled like, well, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but kind of old people. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Okay. The next one is I went through my favorite toothpaste, which is the 3D Stain Erase Ice Mint. This actually helped my teeth get more whiter. Like I said, I use it every day and night. It's something that really did help, but I'm using something else that kind of do the same thing, but helped also my teeth from going bad and, you know, and everything. But I really do like this. Again, Crest has always been my favorite brand to use for toothpaste and Scope. It just has. Okay, the next thing, which I think this is empty too. Yeah. So this is also a body souffle, another hand body lotion. I also got this in box charm. That's what the packaging looked like. Very soft and very smooth. It didn't take me long to go through this. I did like the smell also. The smell was very good. It smelled almost tropical in a way, but it was like synced in very good. It didn't feel greasy. It didn't feel like I still had stuff on my hands or my arms. It just, I love using lotion. It's something that I use all the time. And I have one at nighttime, I have one in the morning, I have one in my purse. It just everywhere. So that I really would buy again and repurchase. I think the rest of the stuff, oh, I did go through the Makeup Forever Shine Control Step 1 Primer. This is a mini size. This is really good too. It did help with my shine, what I did with my skin was more oily. Things like that. It took away all of that. It kept my makeup on for a really long time. And I love Makeup Forever. I got their HD Skin Foundation that I got from last year. So I really do like their products. I did actually, in Sephora, when you guys see this Sephora haul, I did end up ordering the new Makeup Forever Foundation. Longwear foundation. I know it's a matte foundation, but maybe if I put like a hydrating primer, a pore filling primer, something to keep my face from not drying out, it'll work. So yeah, I would test it out when I get it. Probably do a full dedication because there's some stuff that I got that I actually kind of want to do on its own and do my first impressions on and everything. So yeah, I think this is mainly everything that I have that is actually been empty. Now the rest is to clutter. I'm just going to go quickly through these because this is quite a bit, and like I said, I always combine my declutters and my empties every month because I figured that stuff that I'm just been testing out, been using, probably needs to go because it's probably old in my collection. So the first thing is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow Body Troposin AH, BAH, and all of that. This one I got in a box charm. It was okay. Not a big fan of it. I really don't use stuff like that on my body. It's mostly on my face. So, yeah. This next thing is the Deep Serve NOTO Face and Neck Serum. This is really oily, really greasy in a way. Didn't like it. I don't like putting that stuff on my face. I don't like putting that stuff. I tried it on my neck. This I'm just decluttering because I have two mini primers, but even though I still have full size of this and I still have it, this is the Dr. Bray Lumi Primer. One of my favorite Lumi primers that work for my skin really well. Don't make it oily, don't make it really greasy. It just helps my skin become more smooth and easier to put makeup on. This I want to try. This was the Hello deodorant, natural friendly Hello deodorant. I want to try this, but I had a problem pushing this up. Like, it wouldn't go up. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, it broke or something. And of course I'm going to wear my Rimmel Matte Stay Powder. This is old and it just, you know, needs to go. Also the Mighty Patch, which I don't get pimples that often, so I really don't need really anything like this. Plus again, it's kind of expired. I want to get rid of it. Okay, next is the Sephora. This I had for a really long time too. This is the Matte Coverage Foundation. Again, I'm not willing to matte foundations that often, so I'm going to get rid of that. This is old. I've used it for a long time. I had it for a few years. I used quite a bit of it. Only that, not that much left, but I'm like, I gotta get rid of it. Also, I'm going to get rid of this Tree Hut Watermelon Scrub. I'm not a big fan of this scrub. It smells amazing. I've not had it for a long time, but it's too hard on my skin. It's very grainy, and I really don't like the fact that it hurts my skin in a way. I have other ones like the Dove one I love the most. There's a few others that I'm using that I really like them better than that, and I know this is the most famous body scrub that everybody loves and everybody uses, but for me, I have sensitive skin, and especially on my body, and I prefer to use something that's more soft but still get rid of dead skin. Next is this one. Again, I have too many moisturizers, and this is the Kate Somerville one. I used to use it in the morning, but I decided that, again, I have too many moisturizers I need to get rid of. This I'm getting rid of because I was trying to find makeup remover because I didn't have any more of my makeup remover bombs. My Zip Formula or my Clean Zero. So I was trying to find something to remove my makeup till I had the money to get some more. This I don't like. It's the Palms Cold Cream. You're supposed to put on your face, dry, rub it in so to get rid of all the makeup, and then you wash it off. Well, I feel like anytime I try to wash this off, it would come off. It stayed. It was like a little film in a way, and I didn't like it. I felt like that it made my skin break out more or something like that, and I just was not a big fan. Also getting rid of some more primers because again, the old they need to get rid of. So I'm getting rid of the It Matte Mattifying Primer and Fenty Beauty Primer. Just had to get rid of that. Another powder I'm getting rid of is the formula. I just have too much stuff of this stuff. Plain and simple. That's the only reason I'm getting rid of it. Getting rid of the Nest Mascot Vanilla Perfume Oil. I don't use oils. I mostly just use sprays. This is kind of weird. It's sprayed good, but it's kind of gooey and yucky inside. And I have plenty of the leave-in product. You guys know my favorite one, of course, for Dry Bar, the Tingler. That's my favorite one. This, I'm just going to pass on. I've used it maybe once or twice. And I brought it because it's a very beautiful pinky and purple palette. This is the all amethyst, but truly, I just don't use it. I mean, it was exciting at first, but then it was like, okay. Getting rid of another one again because how old is this damage. Let me try hair whoop hair. It was very good when I first got it, but like I said, old. Getting rid of eye cream mainly because when I used it, it started stinging underneath my eyes, which gave me a clue that it's old, needs to get rid. So this is L'Oreal Anti-Wrinkling Eye Cream. This is actually empty. This is my There Will Benefit mascara. This is really good. This has one of the pokey type bristles, which I didn't mind. I did accidentally poke my eye once or twice with these. Not fun when you do that. So I'm very careful with these type bristles, but I feel like they actually did a good job like lengthening and all of that, and it looked good. I mean, I really did like it. I really would buy the full size if I didn't have so many mascaras to get through. So that's about it. That's pretty much all of my empties and declutters for the month of February. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and everything. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell down below. That way you guys know I upload every weekend. And until then, I hope you have a lovely day and night. And everything on my face will be down below in the description box. So that way you guys are curious or want to know what I have on and everything. But until then, bye. Made a love potion for you. Little sweet slide.